understood it was a coca plantation. So imagine I said, who owns that? Ah, the owner of the resort. I said, okay, great. We know where the money goes.
Well, we're presently heading towards the Horizons Unlimited Hubb meeting that's happening in Romania this year. It seems that we've got an extra few days in Romania because I couldn't cross into Moldova. Got a piece of paper which I might frame which says I was denied entry because I didn't have a valid enough reason to go to Moldova or enter. Seems they don't want me as a tourist there. So yep, I've got a few more days in Romania. Anyway, if you're wondering what I'm riding, it's a 1992 BMW, an R80 GS, the old Bumblebee. I'll get this lot sorted out. Slow day today, I reckon. Yeah, it's probably got about 130,000 Ks on it at the moment, so it's still pretty new. Here in Romania. Well, we just pulled over, it's on a quiet gravel road here in Romania, taking in some of the views. Yeah, well, we'll continue on the road. Down, just a nice pleasant gravel road.
I'd like to present you the best bikes in the world. This is not the one. This is not the one. Unfortunately, also this is not the one. In fact, neither of these are the copper bikes. The copper bike is here. Remember that. Don't make any mistakes in your life. Thank you.
Emmanuel? Okay. You have to register here. I'm coming now.
Speech or an idea of a speech for the first presenter. He somehow represents what I believe Horizons Romania or Horizons Unlimited means. Last year, he wrote to us on Instagram. We were here preparing everything. He was writing, "Man, I just found out about the event. I would really like to join." I said, "Yeah, of course, come on. This is the location. Come." And he was, at this time, he was, "Man, I want to present. I want to talk to people about."
Yes, at the last moment, I was like, "Come on, really?" So I left her my passenger helmet before I left, and she flew into Catania. We met in Catania. I was waiting for her like a boss at the airport on the bike. I was feeling really, really nice. We spent like 4 days in Sicily.
Euros 26 hours. This was the first time in my life when I spent a full
But a faster response. Same here.
When does Poland riding season stop?
Even if I feel that delay at the car, and I
a bit later. Next slide, Valim. Thank you. We covered 3,000 kilometers, which for Indian traffic is quite a lot. One bike, we travel across 3 states. Time we spent, as mentioned, in and around Goa.
Always just bitches.
And that little.
Not bitches.
In the meantime, we managed to mix in quite a lot of beaches, some of them hidden, some of them way too popular.
He did that with his friend Chupi, who could not manage to get here, but Radu will do all the talking and will tell you his story.
This kind of trip in West Africa, it's not because of the because of his smoothness of passing through customs and having all the part in the travel in these different countries of West Africa very safe or safer than that you are in a normal trip. So we use that. We had from them. We did register and we pay some fees. Those fees were used mainly for insurance. We have normal insurance. We have also it's 50-50 Nobi tires, and it lasted for 10,000 kilometers. So it's very good.
Tube type?
I draw this Asif Melul Canyon. I will explain, I will give you the route afterwards. No problem.
Tak, dokładnie.
Sorry?
Nawet teraz to robi, nie? To może i to szybko na pieniądze, a potem trzeba
That's no problem. Yeah. This canyon actually goes from Anergi to the first, let's say, national road in Morocco.
The others are just random places to eat. Nothing fancy, but still very. So history, I'll try to be short. So for me, it was a surprise that this Mesopotamia region also comes in Turkey. Maybe I was not paying attention on the place that Mesopotamia also spilled over to Turkey. And there is one of the, and that's the oldest megalith structures in the world, dated around 8,000 years before Christ. So it's an interesting place to visit. I'm not sure how much you see from the pictures, but there are some stone carvings, and it is believed that this is the beginning of, there is space between the bottom of the theater and the stands.
Sink and of course toilet. You have everything included.
Send it back to Germany. Police officers. Yeah, traffic accidents.
Somewhere over there. And it's a desert and there are 50 degrees over there. And it's exactly with the sand like in Africa. This was our VIP bus. Pakistan has all the baggages up. For chai, they will give you tea with milk. And if you ask, when we go to Pakistan, they call tea.
Uite, uite mama, uite, hei, te rog să mă asculți, ascultă-mă. Uite, am zis, uite.
Stop and go left of and we take out the
I think it's better not to rotate.
Enough.
That's good?
Don't rotate it, just pull it on.
Just pull now?
Yeah.
Just a second.
Yep.
Now.
It's done. That's
You can leave it there. It will.
Are you sure that's it?
Yeah.
Hat er das jetzt absichtlich gemacht? Bitte? Hat er das absichtlich gemacht? Und er hat 4 Löcher im Wald. Ich habe doch 5 reingestochen. Du hast ihm 5, he made 5. He made 5 for you. 5? Yeah, so you can search for it. You can't understand, you know, he made 5.
They put the plant here, they help me put the bike inside and have it safe. And this was the room in that hotel, and it smelled like goat. Everything smelled like goat. Someone tried the door during the night. I don't know why. They wanted to see who's in there, or maybe they imagined their friend was there. Morocco is another world. I want to focus a bit on things that happened to me, and not just to show some images from the route. I was kind of in a rush to make it to that village Lope, and I mean, during my trip, everything bad that has happened when I was rushing at the end of a day, just trying to get somewhere, trying to do something. And here I was rushing on this off-road road, and I tried walking around the truck, and my boots sank like this low into the mud. So there was no way of doing it with the bike. I said, okay, I'm going to turn back to the first village, spent in the middle of this park. The village was, I don't know.
Already the gas is very cheap. Goes to Pakistan. If it comes from Pakistan, it's completely transformed. If it goes to Pakistan, it's like, yeah.
came back, it was like, oh, you're transformed, but not so much. Okay, 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 you're okay, you're okay.
This is yours.
So this it was my budget. You can figure out each of you if it's convenient or if it's not convenient. But for me, in some places, for example in Argentina, where the accommodation was absolutely very cheap, it wasn't any point to open my tent for $10. Like, doesn't worth the hassle. In spite of the fact that I heard stories that you don't have water to wash it yourself and so on, I was always having in South America, and I didn't choose only the main road. I was having places where to have a shower or stuff like this. That you were staying here a month. I said, yeah, okay. And they took Zero's copy of our passport, and probably to, like, the authorities put the poor people to dance, that they are happy and so on. There's nobody around, like. We were laughing and with the cameras over there.
They go in general with high speed, but you have a lot of corners.
It was kind of very, very, very relaxing. I was feeling myself tourist.
I'm hungry. I will bring you everything. I need food.
Just blow your mind with her stories. So thank you and please enjoy.
I'm Danish, I'm from Denmark, so obviously I have a Carlsberg in my hand. And maybe we should just start with saying cheers! Cheers, everybody!
Thank you. Thank you.
So I am gonna be entertaining you for the next at least 1 hour. But I have just returned to Denmark from a 3-year trip. I did 100,000 kilometers, pretty exact, through 45 countries. In this case, it was like an extreme lack of gear maintenance, and it was a bit of a problem. Maybe 2-3 days before new fuel is coming. Then we got to Chile and we were sure we could get fuel in Chile, but no, there was no fuel. And we just kept getting